Hello, and welcome to another Joyful Gym with Audrey Joy. This week, we celebrate 248 years of independence. We're a pretty young country as countries go. In May, we marked Memorial Day, a day where we remember the fallen military members who gave their life and made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. And in June, we marked the 80th anniversary of D-Day, where over 2,500 Americans were added to those ranks and over 4,000 if you add in the Allies. We joined the fight in Europe to safeguard our freedom and the freedom of Western Europe. It worked. The Second Continental Congress unanimously adopted the Declaration of Independence announcing the American colonies' separation from Great Britain on July 4th, 1776. My memory of history tells me that the odds were stacked very high against the fledgling country in a really big way. To succeed, we enlisted the help of France, which may have informed the decision to invade the beaches of Normandy 168 years later. Growing up, the 4th of July was a really big deal. It often called to going to town from the farm for the small town parade. We'd stay for the fireworks, take part in the festivities in town. And sometimes, some years, my little unincorporated community would hold a big celebration, complete with fireworks and the whole nine. That was much more convenient as it was only 8 miles from the farm instead of nearly 30. If nothing else, if we didn't go to a celebration, at a minimum, the family got together and we set off fireworks in our own yard. We ate ice cream and watermelon, always watermelon. Dad loves watermelon. What's not to love? The nation marked 100 years in 1976. And I doubt there was a community anywhere in this country that didn't celebrate. Mom and Dad loaded up me and my younger brother and took us across country to Washington, D.C. We were there for several days and we saw as much as we could. There is a lot to do in the nation's capital. And it felt to me like every other family in America had the same idea. There were just so many people there. Every time I go to Washington, D.C., and I've been fortunate to go several times now, the war memorials are what make the biggest impression on me. Freedom isn't free. Nearly every generation has had its war, and every war has those who didn't make it home, and every war has those that did. I live with a combat veteran, and I can tell you that war has forever changed him. His war was the Gulf War. He's a middle-aged man now, and he suffers daily from the physical, mental, and emotional damage caused by his time in service. He's one of thousands. And he would tell you, despite it all, he would do it again in a heartbeat. He loves his country, and that's why he served. So this year, on the 4th of July, have a ball. Set off fireworks, eat ice cream and watermelon, hang out with friends and family. But just for a moment, pause and think about those men and women who took the call so you wouldn't have to, and say a prayer of thanks for them. If you're a veteran or a Gold Star family, thank you. Thank you for your service and sacrifice from a grateful nation. If you found value in this gem, share it with a friend or follow me on my Facebook page. If you're not already a Joyful Gem subscriber, well, you can change that by logging into my website, thisisforme.com, or hey, just email me, audreyjoy@thisisforme.com. Be joyful.